In the social media criminal justice system, the people are represented by several unequal yet self important parties. You have city boys, city girls, toxic, non toxic, liberal, conservatives. You have alpha, beta, simps, men, women, and they all prosecute, they all investigate. And this is a case that I want to talk to you guys about. Will and Jada. Is this the case of a toxic woman dragging down the legacy of a simp that loves her? Or is there more to this case? Is Will more than meets the eye? Is he an alpha in disguise? What's going on? This is somewhat of a mystery. There's a lot going on with this. Let me start by saying that these are theories and allegations. We don't know if any of this is true. We don't really know these people, but there's possibilities. The first question that I want to ask is, why would a woman continuously go out of her way to attach herself to a man that has been gone for over a decade? First, let's lay a bit of groundwork. Will and Jada allegedly met on the set of The Fresh Prince because Jada was trying out for a role as his girlfriend. This was in 1994. At the time, Will was still married to Cherie, his first wife. But what if there was something else that happened? What if that's not actually the truth? What if the reason why they said that they allegedly met in 1994, what if it was to hide something? What if Will is as toxic as Jada? What if they said that they met in 1994 to basically put a pretty bow on the fact that Will was cheating on his first wife, Shri? And they were like, you know what? We'll make it so he wasn't cheating that long, but he was still cheating. What if that? So why is that pertinent? What happened in 1993 that would make me think that Will and Jada allegedly, again, all this is allegedly, met earlier than 1994. In 1993, the episode of A Different World starring Tupac aired. And this is an episode where he was pursuing Jada's character. She had a boyfriend, Bumper Robinson. Tupac felt like he was a square. They got into it. There was a fight. Why is this pertinent? Why does this matter in this case? I'm going to go more on that in a little bit. But first, let's lay out another allegation. Because there's this rumor that had been circling around. We don't know if it's true or not. But there is a rumor that Will mopped the floor with Tupac. Whooped him bad. Like, real bad. What if, like I said, what if Will and Jada met earlier than 1994 and they actually met early in 1993? Why is this pertinent? Why does it matter in this case? I'm gonna come back to that shortly. So Jada continuously brings up this relationship with Tupac, says they were never intimate, but she continuously brings this relationship up. And this is even after the fact that she had her entanglement with August Alsina. What's the point of all this? Is there a rhyme or reason to all this? Like I said, what if Will is more than meets the eye and he's an alpha in disguise?
Through all the allegations, through all the red table talks, through all the TED talks, have we noticed that Will has never been pressured for some of his rumors? Why is that? So Will clearly has some pull in that household, some pull that maybe we don't know about and we don't understand because Will's little black book isn't light. It's quite heavy. There's been a lot of rumors and allegations, people he's been attached to, people he's been associated with. I think the two biggest ones are Margot Robbie and Lily Singh, and then supposedly he's been attached to Nicole Scherzinger as well. Is this a toxic household together? Toxic for life? Bad boys we ride? Or is this a case of one person feeling a certain way after so much stuff and it becoming unleashed? This isn't justify the behavior of either of them. Because clearly they're both weirdos. We gotta admit it. They're both weird people. The way in which they handle things, they're both weird people.
Circling back to evidence that was provided earlier, why does Jada stay on the Tupac thing? She has the August Alsina thing up her sleeve too, but she seemingly stays on the Tupac thing. Is it a deep admiration for a fallen artist? A deep admiration for a fallen friend? I don't think so. I think the reason that Jada stays on the Tupac thing is because she knows it hurts Will. For whatever Will did for his little black book, possibly some Scientology stuff that happened in the past, something. She goes back to that. I think Jada has realized through everything that's happened, through all the accomplishments that Will has made, Tupac his legacy seemingly outshines Will. Some people may disagree, but I think at this point where Will's career is now, Tupac's legacy is higher. And Jada uses that to her advantage. But at the end of the day, is this an unsolved mystery? Is this a Law and Order SVU case? Who knows? Or is this really just two people who are trying to sell us something? They're trying to sell us the most toxic relationship possible. Because they got a book coming out. So again, I don't know if this is an unsolved mystery, if this is a Law and Order SVU case, or this is just two weird people doing their thing. I don't know. One more point of contention. At the end of the day, this is a funny topic. People can their jokes off, but we don't know these people. We don't know what kind of weird kinks they got going on. We don't know. And also, there's bigger things that are more consequential that are happening in the world that we could talk about. But hey, sometimes you got to get your mind off stuff, so you got to talk about some weirdos. But yeah, I don't know. In the case of Willard and Jada Pickett Smith, I don't know what's going on with these guys. Don't know if it's an unsolved mystery or it's a special victims unit case that needs to be solved.